Hello everyone, this is Abdulwahab Alsanousi, and all of us want to travel to our destinations fast. And the fastest way to travel is using the plane. But we all know that using the plane is going to cost us much. But what if I told you that there is a way to travel by plane, but for less price? Okay. Right. According to the Sun newspaper, back in 2008, the vertical seats airline was one of Ryan Airline idea. Basically, it's a vertical seats. We replace the regular seats in each plane by a vertical seat, and by that we're maximizing the capacity of the airplane by minimizing the legroom for each passenger. So basically, how that works is it's like you splitting the bill for using the whole plane with more people, and that can cost you less, of course. The problem that we're facing, sorry, I'm critical to talk about this topic because I like to travel, and I travel about 30 times this year. I like to read about traveling, and I can see how big or huge difference this is gonna make to the uh, air transportation industry. And the problem that we're facing right now, and whenever you decide to travel, the first thing that you're gonna do is search for flight. And you won't find the perfect flight that you want. It's either costs too much, or it departs too early, or departs too late. And the second problem that we have is traveling to close destination. Uh, According to the example that I found in Travel Guide, uh, if you want to travel, let's say, from Los Angeles to Bakersfield, there's no direct flight to go there. The only way to get there is to have a layover at San Francisco and then go to Bakersfield, and that can cost you something between 500 to 800, and that's too much. Um, okay, this is the solution: is to have the vertical seats. As you can see, it's clicking. Alright, it's like sitting in the roller coaster seats. Here's the benefits of having the vertical seats in each plane. People is gonna be using the airplane more often than they ever did, according to a survey that I found in Telegraph that was made in 2010. 73% of people would prefer to travel using the vertical seats instead of using the bus or car or any other way for transportation. The second thing is to have more capacity. So if you have the vertical seats in the plane, you're gonna have 30% more capacity, and we're gonna have the ticket's gonna be cheaper for about 40%, which is a lot. And that was according to Boston Globe. An article was written back in 2009. And the last thing, recalling the Bakersfield example, we can have like new routes between Los Angeles and Bakersfield, and let's say the ticket is going to cost you something between 30 to 50 for round trip. And of course, people are going to use that instead of using cars and other transportation methods. And of course, I want to make this an option. I don't want to change whole seats in every plane, but this is going to be an option. Like we can split the plane half and half, or we can have like both planes with the vertical seats and the regular seats. And after I give you the solution, and there's some people who might disagree with me and say this is not convenient way to travel. Well, that's because of two things. One of them was because of theory that Richard wrote in his book, which is called The Airplane, back in 2011. I said for him, people most likely think about airplane as a luxury way to travel. But for him, it's only a bus. But a bus plus wings, and that's what we have. And the second thing, okay, for the second thing, people think it's hard to stand for that long, for like, say 50 minutes. But first I want to ask a question. How many of you have been to New York? Okay, did you use the train over there? Okay, and you know how crowded is it there? And sometimes, if you like, for instance, if you want to go from Manhattan to JFK Airport, it's gonna take you about 50 minutes. And because it's too crowded over there, you're gonna be standing. And for that same duration, you can fly from Los Angeles to Las Vegas, standing, the same thing. Okay, and to wrap up, first I stated the problem and that the airplane tickets cost too much and there's not much capacity. And I give you the solution by having the vertical seats airplane, by flying, having more people on board, and that's gonna cost you less. Yeah. And lastly, I'm gonna make a survey here. How many of you, by raising hand, would prefer using the regular airplane, which can cost you $130 to travel to from Los Angeles to Las Vegas back and forth for a 50-minute flight, or you're using the bus for $30 and gonna take you 7 hours to go there, or using the vertical airplane is gonna cost you something between 30 to 50 bucks, and it's gonna have the same duration, 50 minutes. So who is gonna go with the first choice? Anyone? Second choice? Third choice? Alright. Okay, so that's all, and thank you so much.